Here we presents the top 5 best stereo receivers. Starting at number 5. Dinan RCD-N10. The Dinan Seal N11 DAB is all-encompassing, offering a wealth of options for consumers who are after a compact, just-add speakers, do-it-all music system. While there are so many ways to play music these days, with a CD or vinyl, over the radio, from a USB stick, streaming from a music service, the list goes on, Dinan's latest Seal system isn't biased towards one form of playback. The Seal N11 DAB's digital EQ processing has been tuned to optimize the aesthetically matching South Carolina N10 speakers, which promise to do the Seal justice through its 12 cm woofers and 3 cm soft dome tweeters. Available in black, gray or white from August, the Seal N11 DAB costs £529, with the optional South Carolina N10 speakers costing an additional £99. When it comes to performance, one of the things that most surprised us about the Dinan Seal N10 is how easy it is to use. While it might be packed full of features, it continues to provide an amazing quality of experience. The Seal N10 is incredibly easy to control. You can use the system itself, thanks to a series of easy-to-use buttons, or the included remote control. The HEOS app makes it easy to fill your entire house with sound whenever you like. Plus, access to Amazon Alexa makes using this device as simple as using something like the UE Mega Blast. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Sony STR-DH590. 4K and HDR are the new resolution standard, period. 1080p is trying its darndest to stay relevant, but that ship is slowly sailing away. As a new generation of TVs enter our living rooms, the demand for updated audio equipment is becoming an international crisis. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an overstatement, but it really is a problem. If you're using a receiver that's not built for 4K, you're not really watching 4K quality video. If your receiver doesn't have a direct pass 4K pass-through, then you might as well have a 1080 set. That's just the reality of the situation. The image contrast was much more defined, and the visuals were much brighter. We also noticed a major increase in shadow detail and highlights, resulting in a much more colorful and immersive experience. The STR-DH590 supports the latest HDR standards, including HDR10, HLG and Dolby Vision. Because of its versatility and HDR performance, the STR-DH590 is one of the more impressive 4K receivers we have reviewed. If you haven't jumped on the 4K HDR train quite yet, we suggest you take the leap. 4K resolution is rapidly taking over, and it would be a shame to be pulling around with out-of-date technology. If you don't think that 4K would make a difference, go visit any Walmart and compare TV screens. While 4K is like staring out of an open window, 1080p feels more like looking through a screened window. It really makes a big difference. If you decide that upgrading your audio to match the immersive experience of your 4K display, the STR-DH590 is a solid choice. We recommend it. Halfway of my listed number 3. Cambridge Audio AXA35. Sitting across from a pair of brand new Sonos Ones that grace my spare bedroom, I was struck by how much audio one can buy for $350 in 2019. The Sonos may not be the last word in sound quality, but the combination of wireless audio, voice control, and access to a lot music makes them a compelling purchase for many consumers. The AXA35 feels substantial at this price level, 13 pounds of aluminum and steel that is well assembled and finished with a quality-looking front faceplate and ventilated top cover. It can look slightly understated compared to the competition, but Cambridge Audio has created an amplifier that sounds surprisingly larger than it looks. Under the hood, everything is very tidy and neat, with a sizable toroidal transformer occupying the front left corner of the chassis. The AXA35 offers 35 watts channel into 8 ohms, but proved to be a lot more powerful in real use with most loudspeakers. The front panel offers a volume control, 5 source selection buttons, 1/4 headphone jack, 3.5mm auxiliary input jack, and a menu button to access bass, treble, and balance controls. Paired with the right loudspeakers, the Cambridge Audio AXA35 will surprise you with its warm tonal balance, swagger, and unbridled presence with all types of music. It does lack an internal streamer and DAC, so that needs to be figured into the final cost, if assembling a system around it. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. Sony STR-DH190. Shopping for a stereo receiver can be a frustrating, complicated, and above all else, an incredibly expensive endeavor, but the Sony STR-DH190 offers a much-needed respite. It's lacking a lot of features you find in more expensive receivers, but by focusing on the bare essentials, Sony is able to offer a very compelling product for unfussy buyers that just need to get sound moving to their speakers without blowing their entire budget. You do still get plenty of great features, however, like phono inputs with proper preamp, Bluetooth connectivity, the ability to connect 2 sets of speakers, and a very generous 100W per channel of power. Is this enough for the price? I sure think so. But let's unpack the rest of the features to see if it has enough to suit your needs. I'm a big fan of the design of the Sony STR-DH190. Its minimalistic exterior somehow makes it look a lot more expensive. Sony didn't need to overcomplicate the design, of course, because there aren't a tremendous amount of features to make buttons for, but the same design is mirrored in a lot of their more expensive, feature-rich products as well. I'm inclined to believe it's just a design choice. On the front of the device you'll see a large volume knob next to a smaller input selector knob, and opposite these, a 0.25-inch headphone jack and an 125-inch portable in port, handy for playing audio from your phone, computers, and plenty of other devices. There is of course a button for Bluetooth, and a button to toggle between either set of speakers or both. The Sony STR-DH190 may offer a rather baseline set of features and connectivity options, but it does a great job at every one of them. It's a beautifully minimalistic looking receiver that sounds great, and gets the job done without any fuss. If you don't have a huge budget, or any requirements beyond what this receiver can offer, it's a winning choice. And number 1. Yamaha R-N303BL. Are you on a search for the perfect centerpiece of your home audio system? Look no further, as this Yamaha receiver is one of the best home theater receiver for you. The Yamaha R-N303BL is a gem of a network stereo receiver. In a time when sound bars and bookshelf speakers are all the rage, AV receivers may tend to seem a little less common. However, don't let that fool you. The Yamaha R-N303BL is still effective, and if I might add, an underrated stereo receiver. As an audiophile, you might want to indulge in the comforts of wireless or digital audio. It gives you the ability to manipulate multiple sources of audio from one remote control and engage your speakers for whatever varying purposes required. The R-N303BL is an attractive black rectangular box with a utilitarian feel. Interaction comes in the form of 2 circular dials, 9 buttons. It possesses an optical TV input which grants you access to plug the receiver to your TV directly. The Yamaha R-N303BL is indeed a great pick for anyone seeking to enjoy seamless stereo sound from a limitless potential of originators. It has both digital and analog connections that allow you to utilize older components such as a CD player. Built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connections provide numerous ways for you to enjoy your music. All things considered, the relatively straightforward interface functions admirably, making this a perfect collection for any true audiophile, providing for music playback in an auxiliary room, or as an essential sound center for clients who need a simple sound system yet have no enthusiasm for surround sound. It is, therefore, a highly suggested Yamaha product. R-N303BL is the ultimate blend of technology and elegance. Enjoy hi-fi quality, with superior, exceptionally sonic integrity on everything you listen to, all from your smartphone, the internet, remote music libraries, streaming services, and your TV. Enjoy breathtaking dimensions of clarity with the R-N303. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.